Welcome to the tag of the day. Today I'm going to be using a size 5 shipping tag, Distress Oxide, a stamp and stencil set from Tim Holtz, and it's number THMM160. So this comes with a stencil and an acrylic stamp set. I'm going in with dried marigold to add color to the whole tag. As you saw, one of my ink pads, it ripped apart, so I just pulled it aside. I'm going to try and fix that, see if I can fix that. But once I was done doing the entire tag, I went in with the worn lipstick, Distress Oxide, and the stencil, and added some background color. Give it a good dry. Then I'm using the stamp, and what it is, it's an acrylic stamp, butterfly with some text. So I gave it a good inking with the Archival jet black. I probably, again, should have used my Misty. I've noticed with larger stamps, I don't get enough pressure all the way around, and that could be just me. So I need to remember to start doing that. But I just used a plain acrylic block for that. I'm going to go in with some of the Distress watercolor pencils. I'm using different colors from different kits this time, so it's not just one stamp pencil set. I used Fossilized Amber, Festive Berries, and Vintage Photo, which I will use for the body. So I just went in and colored in some of the spacing to give the butterfly some color. I used my water brush to help blend the color a little. I didn't want it to just look like a straight line of color. So I just went in, and with the towel I'm wiping off the extra water, excuse me, so that it doesn't get too wet. Once I was done, I wanted it to look a little more blended, so I spritzed it with water, and then I heat set it. Today we're going to do two stamps. I'm going to use the same stencil and same stamp set, but I wanted to give it two different looks. So I'm going to go in again with the dried marigold on a new tag, distress the whole thing, and this time I'm just going to use one color. So I'm going to use the same stencil. I'm going to do a ink lift technique, so I spritz it with water and then use a cloth to dab off the color of the water. It didn't take off as much as I expected it to. I've noticed it works better with darker colors, but it was enough that I could put the stencil back on and go over it again with the same color of ink, and it stands out a bit more. So make sure you heat set your oxides in between, especially if you're using water or anything like that. I went in again, black Archival jet black, and stamped it. I did not get good pressure this time, so I have a gap in the middle. But if I knew how I was going to fix that right away, I'm just going to stamp it and fussy cut. So I just inked up again the stamp just over the butterfly. I didn't need all the text this time. And then I'm going to dry it and then fussy cut it out. Once I was done, I just added a little bit more of the dried marigold Distress Oxide to the edge, and then I'm going to layer it on top. I'm going to use foam dimension dots to give it a little bit of pop, so it's not just stuck on the top. For more Tag of the Day videos, please check out my YouTube channel, From My Scrap Room. I have a playlist of videos that I have for my Tag of the Day. There are process videos like this with the walkthrough process, and then shorts that are less than 3 minutes that give you a real quick look at what I'm doing. So just get out your stuff and start playing, and thanks for watching, everyone. Happy craft day.